If you're traveling a lot and you don't know these expressions, you might sound unnatural. But don't worry, I've got you covered. By the end of this video, you'll speak like a native traveler. Plus, there's a fantastic bonus tip at the end that will change the way you experience travel. So, like, subscribe, and let's dive in. This is English Luminaries with Sahar, where you learn the English that real native speakers use. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming. Let's get started. Here is the first one in our list. To live out of a suitcase. To live out of a suitcase means to travel so often that you never fully unpack. Here's a great phrasal verb you don't want to miss. To live out of, which means to use something as the main place for living or storing things. For example, as a flight attendant, I'm always living out of my suitcase. During my business trip, I lived out of my suitcase for 3 weeks straight.
I'd like to meet someone, but it's tough when you live out of a suitcase.
Yes, but I basically live out of a suitcase.
Here's our next one in our list. Off the beaten path or off the beaten track, which means a place that is not touristy or well-known, which is mostly untouched. We found a beautiful little village off the beaten path, away from the crowds. If you want authentic food, go off the beaten path and eat where the locals go.
Yeah, it's designed to help travelers find things off the beaten path.
You know Africa off the beaten path.
Have you ever taken a red-eye flight? Because you know it is sometimes a lot less expensive. This is a late-night flight that arrives in the morning. I took a red-eye flight to New York and barely got any sleep. Red-eye flights are cheaper, but they leave you exhausted and jet-lagged.
After the play, booked a Christmas Eve red-eye flight months ago.
We were on that red-eye flight, and at some point you realized that everybody else had fallen asleep.
You want to get a sunbath? Ready to go. To catch some rays. This is another useful expression that you might use while you're traveling. Catch some rays, which means to sunbathe and relax in the sun. By the way, rays refers to sun rays. For example, let's hit the beach and catch some rays before sunset.
Do some gambling, maybe catch some rays, have a few laughs.
Yeah, you want us to lay out, relax, and catch some rays.
What do you pack when you want to go on a trip? You pack everything except the kitchen sink, or you travel light? I always travel light, just a backpack and a carry-on. You should travel light if you're gonna be moving around a lot.
Go anywhere, travel light, get in, get out, wherever there's trouble, a man alone.
Another rule to surviving Zombieland, travel light.
You want to start your trip? You need to hit the road. Actually, there is an expression for everything in English, which means to start your journey. The word hit here means to start or to begin. We packed our bags and hit the road early in the morning. After breakfast, let's hit the road and explore the countryside.
Are you sure this thing isn't gonna fall apart on me as soon as I hit the road?
So when was the last time you hit the road just for fun?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
Have you ever had a layover? It's so frustrating, isn't it? Which means a stop at an airport between 2 connecting flights. I have a 5-hour layover in Dubai before my flight to Tokyo. Long layovers are annoying, but sometimes you can explore the city.
I always wanted to have a layover in Cincinnati.
We may have a layover in Civics, so buckle up, because it's gonna be a crazy ride.
Do you have a travel bug? Which means you have a strong desire to travel? Ever since my trip to Europe, I've caught the travel bug. She has the travel bug. She's been to 15 countries this year.
I had that old travel bug when I was your age.
When I first met you at Stanford, you had just been bitten by the travel bug, right?
Do you plan everything in advance or you are spontaneous? Flying by the seat of your pants, which means traveling without a plan, making decisions as you go. This phrase can also be used outside of travel, which means to act without a plan.
When you're flying by the seat of your pants, nothing sounds more official than a plan B.
Have you ever made a mistake just because you didn't understand the language? You have been lost in translation. And it happens when something is misunderstood due to language differences. I tried ordering food in Italy, but something got lost in translation, and I ended up with a plate of snails. The joke didn't make sense to them. It got lost in translation.
Yeah, so did I. I guess it got a little lost in translation.
At the end of Lost in Translation, Bill Murray pulls ScarJo in and whispers, "I have to be leaving, but I won't let that come between us."
While traveling, have you ever had a stop off to take care of something? You're making a pit stop, which means to take a short break while traveling for food, fuel, or rest. Let's make a pit stop at that diner before we hit the highway again. We made a quick pit stop to grab some snacks and stretch our legs.
We need to make a pit stop in the little girl's room.
You don't have to make a pit stop, Mr. Shulman?
Okay, from now on, you're not gonna have any problem while traveling. I promised you a bonus expression. And here we go, jet lagged, which means feeling extremely tired and disoriented after traveling across multiple time zones. I just landed from 12-hour flight and I'm completely jet lagged. I can't keep my eyes open. She looked so jet lagged after her trip to Japan and she fell asleep at breakfast.
Is he jet lagged from somewhere or he just lunches late?
By the way, jet lagged is an adjective, and you can also use jet lag as a noun to make sentences. You can say, after a long trip, I have a terrible jet lag. Or you can say, I feel so jet lagged. You made it to the end. That tells me one thing. You are so serious about speaking English like a native. That's exactly you need to stick around because this journey is getting started. So what's next? Hit the like and subscribe button, turn on all notifications, and drop a comment with your favorite travel expression. Your support fuels this channel, and trust me, what's coming is even better. So see you in the next one.